Crew and other Football Manager fantasts, and as you can see, we are on the last match of the season here. So we're going to meet Brackley. That is already... No, they are not. Oh, it's really close there. But they are... yeah, top of the table, so probably going to win the league. But Telford has a little outside chance to win the league. And as you can see, it's just St. Alban or St. Niet that is going to get relegated. One other really nice thing. Oh, I might just check it now since I forgot about the last. Yeah, wage, but I was thinking, and it was pretty low still. Still, we're going to have 4,000 less here. Because as you can see as well, our economics is unsure, so that's not great. As you can see, Ekdijk runs a lot, and Ollie Molders as well. Higgins actually second top scorer, which is bizarre since we're slow down. But checking on that 39 goals, that is a little bit scary. They scored 20 goals of our 39 goals, which isn't superb. So I should probably show you last matches here. We lost against Barrow 3-1. Should probably yeah. I guess everyone was just relieved, or I was relieved that, you know, to get sacked. So unfortunately we lost that. Then we got the draw again against Kidderminster, and then our top team, so I'm really happy. Lost Nathan Clements, we let them score a hat-trick there, so that was not great. I was really irritated by that. Then Higgins scored a goal, and Joel Rollinson as well for them. Pretty even match. We did have less chances but more possession there, and not too bad actually. But we should probably have, or I don't know. I guess it was fair probably, because we were on the same places almost. Alfreton, I was actually, even if you can see here that all the ratings, they are not superb, I'm still decently happy to just lose 1-0, because they are still sort of a playoff team. So, and then we won against Spenamore 2-0. Charlie Caswell with his first goal, I believe, and then Jack Thomas with a free kick there. And then against South Shields, which also is a top team, we won 2-0 as well. And as you can see, they won the possessions of such, but we took our chances here. Since we have played 3 on top, it seems like we have been more clinical. So Elliot Sartorius scored 2 goals here against Warrington, is a bottom team. So, and Romario Walker, I believe, scored his first league. I don't know if it's first goal, to be fair. At least it's first league goal. So that's very nice. And I let Sharp stay in goal here as well, because this is the bottom team. So I feel like he did it pretty decently there. Actually, great shot here by Walker, so I'm probably going to get them more and more chances. But I decided for today's lineup to do a sort of a mix of some players that hasn't played that much, and some players that have to show me that they should stay here. So Collins, I'm probably going to try to sign him at least. Kenneth Edu, yeah, Catrell, both of them has been brilliant. So, and there's no one else that really can, because where is it? Woodform, I sold them to Atherton, so yeah. And Caswell and Palmer has to do better. He has just 2 stars, but I'm probably going to sell him if he doesn't do better here. And Brook well, he's not bad. He is, there are some clubs that's interested in him. And I still feel like we have two central... We have Prosser. Or no, is it Prosser? Or we have at least Jack Thompson that has actually done it better. So I don't mind. And Perver, he has as well shown me, because he's... I guess 1.2 isn't overly high, but still pretty high. And Hatfield, just because I like him, he has still done decently. So Solna, Sartorius and Higgins up top. I think I might keep Solna though. Sartorius, his contract goes out, so we might sign him. He's actually been pretty decent last matches. I'm probably going to sign Haley as well. It all depends, really. Because I really have to struggle with this wage budget thing. I feel like I tried to, before this episode, actually just check on players that would be like non-contractable or whatever. Just get some of those in. I do not cost that much, just cost per match. So sometimes it's really not. Especially when they want a high fee for playing, but elsewhere could be really good. Oh, great there, Collins. Yeah, Collins has been superb. I believe he got two sevens. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's... You do not usually see a goalkeeper even get the 7, so he's been pretty good there. And yeah, definitely the most stable. So we will see. We will probably, which will be probably surprising for it to see, we'll probably sell a lot of players. I think I might sell Brook. I like Brookwill. He's played good. He's a good defensive midfielder. But since we are in this economic situation, and I almost feel the same. Caswell, there are some clubs interested in him higher up in the division, so we might sell him as well. I believe it was Rotherham. They might be in Championship, so we might actually, or I don't know, if they are in League One, we're probably going to get nothing. But Brookhill, we should at least get 1,000 or something. It's probably not going to be enough to cover our debt and our bad economic situation, but still, it at least something, some cash flow in and lower wages and such, and that's something at least. And we will really try to have the wages pretty low, not trying to... it might even, I know there has been a lot of loans, but it might even be more loans next season. I think it might be a limit though in England. It's not a limit in Italy, I know that. There you can like loan 10 players, but it might be a limit on like 5, 6, 7 players that you can loan for, like, I mean, season loans, and then there are like a limit for free players for like short-term loans. I don't know really. Feel free to tell me, I'm not up to date really with that. So far not too bad, consider we sort of playing with some Higgins scores, and he has to score 3 goals, a hat-trick here, to win the goal-scoring league. That's pretty good for... Since we are, where are we? Yeah, we are going to leapfrog here a lot in this, if we win this. So we are going to be 15. So it was a while since we were on that dizzy heights of 15. Yeah, I think Brookhill, I'm just going to sell him. He doesn't have a contract going now. Since Scottish Premiership team probably not going to get 100,000 at maximum, I would say. I don't even know for sure if I'm even going to get that. I'm going to give, what is he called now? Janoy Reed a match here. You're not seen him so far. He's mostly just playing the reserve team. I thought, why not give him a game time? I mean, he's on a non-contract, not costing that much. I thought, oh well, let's get him in anyway. He's probably not the best, but he's actually trained really good. He's been the best player or best trained player. I scored the most best average ranking while training, I guess. I can't even say it. And Catrell, he's stepped up so much. I'm so impressed by him because he was so bad in the start of the season. And Collins, 7.3. That is superb for a goalkeeper to get that. Hatfield. Ooh, Hatfield scores! He can still... Okay, maybe a little bit of shambolics by Holmes there, but still. Yeah, he should have probably taken that, but I don't care. He scored still. And he has a 9. It's not like... I believe he's played probably 6 matches from start, so it's not like he has played a lot. I mean, this is superb. I mean, this is against Brackley, the top side. I mean, if they lose here, they might be... I don't know. It depends on how Telford doing, but still. But they're probably going to score a goal here eventually. Or no? It's kind of weird. They had 1 or 2 player, okay, 3 players there pressing, but still. It's kind of surprising. Okay, there they scored a goal. I thought about that, but I thought it would go even more offensive because I'm not even sure that the draw is enough. Or it might actually. They're going to finish on the same point. So I don't really know. Brookwell has been terrible today, so I'm going to just bring him out. 6.1, worst player on the field. And it's actually not the central defender for once. Way. I'm almost happy about that. Just Hatfield. Oh, we might need to bring out. Oh, Hatfield wins back the ball again. He's just so tired, so knackered. Oh, might just get a draw here and then. No. Oh, I hate that. When they headed it out and then it's... then the other team gets a chance. I mean, Purvis pretty tired as well, so... yeah, I only have Jack Dyche. I don't really know how to deal with this now. Can Reed play here? Not really. Can he play here? Not really. Well, I will try him anyway. It's probably not going to work out. That's fine, but I don't have anyone else. And Perva has as well a yellow card, so it's probably for the best to bring him out. Oh, what a glorious victory to win against the second team in the league. That's just amazing. Or we might concede there, but still that we have been able to keep up with Brackley and still check the shots here, and we're not winning the possession either. So man, they are tired. I mean, some of our players are tired, but this is nothing compared to their players. It's kind of fun to see because we at least have 2 players now. There's like homegrown that played in this match. Some matches we might even have 3. What kind of pass is that? Thank you, Collins. You save us all the time. Collins might be the goalkeeper that I need, because I probably need as well, even if we want to get promoted. I don't feel like promotion is realistic next season, but if we want to get promoted, we need a keeper that can win matches for us, basically. And I might play Dyche as a... I might just ditch the wingers for next season. I think that might be a bit just... And play as well Morrison as a striker instead. It might... Don't be surprised if I have like, I don't know, 19 or like 17 players in the end. Or what 16 players it could be. So don't be surprised if that happens, because Yeah, even if we are low right now, we need to lower it even more. Like you seen there. Oh wow, Hatfield, man of the match. Look here, he did not even play that much and still 6.80. He's always superb. Yeah, I'd let Carney go because we have so many goalkeepers and he's still just 1 star. So as you can see, we have 5 goalkeepers. Kellott is though, he's on loan, but we might get Collins in, and then we are going to still have 4 goalkeepers. So he was not on too high wages, but still. So I'm not really sure. Can we? I don't know. Can we see just? I want to see all possessions. Thank you. So yeah, as you can see here, on both wing, we're not really. Wood was pretty decent though, but fortunately, still 2 stars. That's not really good enough, and it might just cost too much to bring out any wingers. And yeah, at least we have central defenders here and decent goalkeepers, decent midfielders, and okay strikers, even if it could be better. But I guess we will see what kind of players we will be able to take in. But as you can see, really nice with Higgins scoring 22 goals. Let's just see on the stats again here. Curtis Morrison, 8 goals. This, I believe it's season best for him as well. And then Jack Thomas with 6 assists in the league. He's never done so many assists. And 4 free kick goals. So pretty happy about that. And his marking is just getting better. Okay, most of his under technical are not really that great, but he's a defensive mid, so it doesn't really matter or whatever. And he actually was, so I hope hence either it's going to be Higgins that played most and did 22 goals, but I feel like he was more inconsistent. I hope it's going to be Thompson, because he's a own. No, he's not really an own product. I believe we signed him the first season there, just on he was just a region that just popped up from nowhere. So yeah, and Prosser, I believe we're going to let him go as well, because his wage demand is too high. I think Bailey's going to stay though, because he's been pretty good, and Mullen and Walker there, and the players that not performed, Solna. I mean, 6.50 was better in the end though. And Palmer 6.6, so it was not terrible, but he just has 2 stars, so I'm probably going to sell him as well. But well, thank you for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I will be back next season, and we will see how big squad we will have. Probably struggle with depth in the. He's not superb, but he's actually played decent still, so I don't mind. But anyway, thank you for watching, have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again!